How will we live in the future? Where will we live? How will we work? And how will we navigate our cars in cities of the future? How will we ensure that we don't run out of fuel? What will robots look like and how will we communicate with them? Will we travel using new modes of transportation? With environmentally friendly technologies and at greater speeds than ever before? How will we make medical diagnoses? Which surgical techniques will we employ? And how will we treat serious diseases like cancer? We are working every bit as ambitiously as the technological change of our day is profound, full of passion and curiosity for the greatest challenges of our society. We are among the most successful universities in the world. Venerated as the best technical university in Germany, we promote bold ideas and entrepreneurial flair for the future of our next generation talents and the future of our employers. Exceptional in teaching and research. Interdisciplinary, beyond subject boundaries, international at the highest level. Rooted in tradition and open to the world, we take the lead in competitions as well as university rankings. We research and study life sciences as we do the art of living. We are a large family of prize winners, alumni, students and researchers. And we are a large enterprise that thinks and acts economically. With high standards and ambitious goals, we squarely face international competition and connect with people from around the world. But changing the world on a grand scale entails understanding its finest details in all its forms and colors, elements and areas of life. A task that day to day drives us to the highest levels of performance, which we are all committed to. After all, for over 150 years, we have been fulfilling an important mission to kindle the economy with the spark of science. And we continue doing that to this day. With our curiosity, our courage, our imagination, and our passionate desire to succeed, we hold the power to improve the world and all of our lives. We are TUM.
Dear students, dear parents and friends joining us virtually today, welcome at TUM. So, my name is Thomas F. I'm the president of this wonderful university, and to be honest, this is my most favorite day of the year. Because this welcome day brings us all back on campus. In a time where we think back the last 1.5 years of digital learning and remote work and social distancing, truly an exile that has been very special for all of us and without any parallel in our lives. Sure, we still have to wear a mask when entering buildings. And also you have to follow the 3G rules, as you know. So you have either to be vaccinated, recovered, or have been tested to enter the rooms and the buildings of TUM. And I deeply rely on your civil responsibility and on your mutual respect so that we can really do everything together, because we only can master this together to protect the learning environment here of TUM and to safeguard the coming winter semester. For all those of you who have not get a vaccination offer yet, we offer tomorrow, right next to this building actually here in mechanical engineering, free vaccination for students who did not get an offer yet. So please use this as much as possible. And those who cannot be vaccinated for special reasons, we offer tests in the city center in Garching, as well as in Weihenstephan. But most importantly today is that you are all back on campus. And I know this is a very exciting time, this first week of the semester, because you get to know your colleagues, your student colleagues, you get to know professors, you get to know the campus, you find your way on campus. 14,000 new students have enrolled at TUM, at the different campus sites, here in Garching, in the city center, in Freising, Weihenstephan, in Straubing, and in our campus Heilbronn. 48,000 in total. This is another historic maximum of students at this wonderful university. And we are proud because we become more and more international. 38% students are not German citizens, are international citizens. This is great, so we become a wonderful community of the world here at TUM. And also the number of female students for technical university has risen to an incredible 37%. Again, this is outstanding. And welcome to all our female students here at the Technical University of Munich. Each of you, with your visions and aspirations, will enrich this TUM community and will make TUM a very special place. I would like to welcome all the parents and the friends of you because they entrust their daughters and sons to our university, and we will do the very best to help you and support you to get your studies done well while you are exploring at TUM and while you are connecting at TUM and while you are building on what your predecessors, your students built together with us, the professors here at TUM. At TUM, you will see that we are proud of our students and their engagement, initiatives, and activities. They start on their own. One of the recent student initiatives is the TUM Boring Team. You may have heard of those. Just a month ago, this student team became the undisputed winner of Elon Musk's Not a Boring competition. Almost 400 student teams from all over the world, from different universities, competed, and 8 were invited to Las Vegas to compete against each other, drilling a tunnel into the sandstone with huge boring machines they had to construct themselves. Our TUM Boring team built a machine 22 tons in weight and managed to drill a more than 20 meters tunnel into the stone. And so they left behind all the others, the MITs, the ETH Zurichs, the TU Delft, and all the others, who did either not manage to get the machine running properly, or could not make it more than 3 meters. So, congratulations. So, now let's have a look to the success story. You will see a video clip, yes.
TUM Boring is a student initiative of the Technical University of Munich consisting of over 60 students from the Munich area, and we built a tunnel boring machine to compete in Elon Musk's Not a Boring competition.
In order to match the growing demand in infrastructure capacity, we need new solutions in urban mobility. Tunnel boring is one great solution to provide this capacity.
After a year of hard work, it was really amazing to be able to show the world what we've been building on and working on, and it was really an amazing and insightful experience to be able to meet the other teams and to be able to compete with the other technologies that were on site.
After committing a lot of time and efforts into this project over a course of a whole year, it was very rewarding to actually win the whole competition.
Being able to work with so many different, highly passionate and motivated people from all kinds of different disciplines was a very interesting experience, and I've learned a lot throughout this journey.
We combined 16 nationalities and not only have a background in mechanical engineering, civil engineering and informatics, but also architecture, management or aerospace engineering.
For me, being able to participate and work on projects like TUM Boring is a great addition to the existing excellent education that we receive from our university.
For me personally, it was great to join an initiative to work hands-on beyond my studies and also to increase my network of people who are similar motivated and share the same passion.
So these students make us proud, and that's why we support them intellectually, but also financially, to travel to the US, for example, and also by giving them access to our entrepreneurial support, so realizing their ideas. And we do this because we are fully convinced that once you have this passion in your blood, it will drive you to best performances everywhere, maybe in your later professional life, in research, or in innovation. But there are, if you listen to those guys, there are several lessons you can learn from them. My first lesson, I think we all can learn from them, is that they are a team of truly authentic individuals. 60 students you have heard from 60 nations, confident and truly themselves. So my recommendation is be authentic, be an original when you study here at TUM, be yourself, can cultivate your personality, follow your passions, and develop in particular those qualities that are uniquely your own. This is what made this team so strong. So whether you feel a commitment to a certain identity, or a political party, or a religion, a cultural background, or any specific life philosophy, on this event each of us has different strengths and different weaknesses, different experiences and perspectives. And this diversity and culture of equity, of inclusion, this is what makes this community strong, and this is what broadens our horizon from each of us. Although the TUM Boring team and the students were individualists, they took advantage of the growth and the opportunities that come from being a team member. Because research is a team sport. So I encourage you to connect, to get to know your fellow students. This is why you stand so close. That's the first way how to do that. But also to work with each other, learn from each other, support one another during the study courses, and make room for new ideas, and then add to a team, add to the success of a team. And even when your ideas do not square with those of others, learning does not mean that you always have the same ideas and perspectives. Learning means to be exposed to different ideas, to different perspectives, and to being pushed to sharpen your own arguments. This is what TUM is all about. The second important lesson we may take from TUM Boring is be curious and be passionate and embrace adventure, new things. And you can trust me, when I met these guys first a year ago, they were truly passionate and curious. So they explored and they combined their knowledge with the knowledge of other people to develop that team. So my advice to you is have a look beyond what you know already and have a look beyond your own study field. Use the time at TUM to explore the different perspectives of this university. Take advantage of the enormous breadth of fields from medicine, engineering, natural and life sciences, business management, social sciences, political sciences, education, so forth. And do not stick too narrowly to your field of study. Whether you are interested in understanding the fundamental origins of life, or if you're interested in maintaining health, or in tackling, targeting diseases, or in understanding how we can more responsibly shape the technological sovereignty of our country, or if you're interested in making our living environment becoming more sustainable, embrace learning across disciplines. This is the recipe for future success. Employees, you can believe me, want to hire graduates with unique experiences, with in-depth knowledge in a field, yes, for sure, but with the ability to cross-connect, to think and act across disciplines, and to see the world for all of its complexity. A future physician, for example, will for sure have a command of science, there's no doubt about it, but also will need exposure to the humanities to be sure that he or she can communicate more empathetically with patients. And leaders in tech firms are looking for employees with a background that includes humanities, arts, and social sciences, because this helps them to better develop human-centered products and human-centered services and anticipate better ethical and societal impacts of their work. So therefore, I just encourage you to use one of those countless activities TUM is offering to explore your interests. So take advantage, for example, of both offerings of our new TUM School of Social Sciences and Technology. We just launched that new school 2 weeks ago. Or the Munich School of Politics, which is associated to TUM. Find out what responsibility in research and innovation really means. Explore our courses in philosophy. So we offer this together with the Munich School of Philosophy. You can learn how to strengthen your arguments and discussions and learn what you truly believe. Or grow your personality as a member of the TUM Junge Akademie. This is a scholarship program for exceptionally dedicated students on their way to reach positions of responsibility in our modern societies. Engage in one of our student initiatives like the TUM Boring Team or the TUM Hyperloop, the TUM Fast Racing Team, and many, many others. More than 50 of those teams we have at TUM. Find the ones that spark your interest, that spark your curiosity. And if you're doing something, then start a new one. Just start up a new initiative. Get involved in university sports. Join the TUM Orchestra, or the choir, or the TUM Jazz Band. They are always looking for new talents. And following our offerings in intercultural training, in particular as we become more international, or offer the offerings of the TUM Language Center, develop additional language courses, in particular for the international students. Use your time here while you're studying at TUM to build on your German language skills. Or finally get involved in the programs of our Eurotech Universities Alliance. You can benefit from the many offerings of our partner universities, like TU Denmark, EPFL Lausanne, École Polytechnique Paris, Technion in Israel, or Eindhoven University of Technology. And if you want to combine scientific excellence with entrepreneurial ambition and value creation, then our TUM Entrepreneurial Master class is waiting for you. So if you need access to entrepreneurial support, we can do that via the TUM Venture Labs, which we just started recently to transform your ideas into deep tech innovations. So explore and use the TUM as your laboratory. Make TUM become your laboratory. Try new things out. And then your time, I'm quite sure, here at TUM will be an amazing, unique moment in your life. My third lesson is that TUM Boring experimented and then continually improved, adapted their technology to win at the very end. And be sure, you all, like me, we also experience disappointments. That's normal. But like the TUM Boring team, the hot temperatures, for example, in the desert really caused issues, unexpected problems to the computing system. So they identified the problem. They learned how to solve it, and so they managed it and made the win at the very end possible. So my third advice is not let obstacles dampen your spirit. This is most important. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you wanted. So don't be disappointed. Just try it another time. Push forward, adapt and improve, and you will see that with hard work, you can achieve much more than you can imagine. And you are not alone. There's faculty, there's staff, administrative staff, scientific staff. There are friends, colleagues, or the deans, which you can see here behind me. They support you as much as possible to make your study programs here at TUM becoming successful. And we need also, me as president, but also the rest of the team, we need also you and your visions and your inspirations, because I want to learn from you how you see the future, because it's your future. And that's why I would like to invite you to participate in one of the TUM presidential student lunches. That's a lunch between you and myself where we exchange. You can ask me what you want, and I can ask you what I want to learn how you see the future. But now let me introduce first this team behind me. We start from the very right. It is Albert Berger, the Kanzler, as we say in Germany. It's the Senior Vice President, Human Resources, Administration and Finance. So, then Gerhard Müller, he's the Senior Vice President, Academic and Student Affairs, so very important. Then we have Gerhard Kramer, Senior Vice President, Research and Innovation. And Juliane Winkelmann, Senior Vice President, International Alliances and Alumni. and Jürgen Weichselbaumer, look, where is he? Jürgen Weichselbaumer, VP University Development and Planning. So then we have Professor Kögel-Knabner, Dean of the TUM School of Life Sciences. Urs Gasser, Dean of the new TUM School of Social Sciences and Technology. And Christoph Gehlen, Dean of the new TUM School of Engineering and Design. Then we have Professor Hans Bungartz, the Dean of the Department of Informatics and Graduate Dean. The department with by far the highest student numbers, 8,000 I just learned. So congratulations. Then we have Christian Littke, Vice Dean of the Department of Mathematics. We have Wolfgang Utschig, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Yeah, Fanschaft. Then we have the Vice Dean of the Department of Physics, Reinhard Kienberger. And Dean of Chemistry Department, Tom Nilges. And Renate Oberhofer, Dean of the Department of Sports and Health Sciences. And Volker Sieber, where is he? I've seen him. Yeah. Rector of the TUM Campus Straubing for Sustainability and Biotechnology. And I want to introduce you to Mariam Neuhäuser. Where is she? I see her here. Because she's the most important today, because she will give you a warm welcome in a minute from now. She's one of the representatives of you, of the students in the Academic Senate of this university. Welcome. But before she speaks, let us, your fellow students, take us on a campus tour. So welcome at TUM. So now we see another video clip, right?
Hi, welcome. My name is Enrique, and I'm studying a master's in management and technology on the main campus. I'm actually in my 3rd semester. I'm hanging out with some friends here at the Pinacothek, where we're doing a picnic, taking advantage that it's sunny out. It's one of the really cool places you come to when you want to chill out outside and hang out with friends. Another really cool thing about it is that it's very close to our main campus, which is back here. I want to show you some other cool spots on campus where you can hang out and study or just chill out with friends. Come with me. Hey guys, how are you doing?
We're good, how are you?
I'm doing well actually. What are you up to today?
I'm actually on my way to study.
Perfect.
See you guys later. Bye.
Ciao.
Hey, my name is Ina and I'm studying architecture in the 2nd semester here at the main campus. Before I show you my favorite places to study, I'm gonna grab some books at the library. Thank you. Besides renting books, you can also study here, and I want to show you the coolest places. In this part of the library, you can adjust the tables to your personal height. This is why I also like to study here.
Another cool thing you can do is practice your presentations in one of the group rooms without disturbing someone. Before I go to study, I actually love to grab a coffee here at the Vorhälzer Forum. It is one of the most beautiful places because of its outstanding view, especially when it's sunny. But right now, I really have to go to study. So this is one of my first insider tips. Whenever you cannot find a room in the library for group work, you can easily come here to collaborate with your fellow students. So this is my second insider tip when you want to study alone. This place is usually pretty empty and you can concentrate well here.
Oh, hi, Ina. I saw you found a nice study spot here.
Yes, I did.
Perfect. Good luck with your exam.
Thank you.
Guys, so I'm heading to Garching actually to a lecture, and you should come with. Let's go. Oh, hey, Moritz. How's it going?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Great. I'm doing fantastically. Hey, guys. So I actually have to go to a lecture now, but I'll leave you with Moritz. It's going to show you the rest of the campus.
Hi, I'm Moritz. I'm studying bioinformatics here at TUM, and I'm going to show you around. Let's dive right in. Here we have some beach volleyball and basketball courts. I love having a quick match during my lunch break. And when you're exhausted after playing basketball with your friends, you may also want to study for your courses. Spread across the campus, we have some great outdoor learning spaces just like this one. These are great spaces to collaborate and work with your fellow students. If you want to slow down a bit, let's go to the lake just behind the campus. Here we are at one of the lakes on the west side of the campus. These are a great place to hang out with your friends or to study while sitting in the grass. Back there we also have some sports devices to get yourself fit and your head free. But unfortunately, because I have to attend a tutor lesson, this is where I have to leave you for now. But my friend Amy is going to show you the rest.
Follow me. Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a math student and currently in my 5th semester. You caught me when I just finished studying before today, so I can show you the coolest spots here on the campus. We will start with our main attraction in this math and informatics building. It's the slide and it can actually get quite fast. Whoa! This is the Campus Kneipe, the pub on the campus and the main place to be after the other cafeterias have closed to grab a drink or two with your friends or to make new connections. And what to do after you have grabbed a beer? Well, there is another place on the campus that I want to show you. This is, in my opinion, the most magical place in Garching. You can see the whole TUM campus from here. And it is also the perfect spot to enjoy some great sunsets after a long day of studying with your friends here at the Studienanfängerinnen. But when it comes to beautiful places, there is an even better location. This is the river running through the campus. It is actually connected to quite a lot of TUM locations, as for example the main campus that we visited earlier, but also of course the Universität Hospital, rechts der Isar. It is running through Garching and also Weinstefan, and there are some smaller TUM sites and institutions that are near the river. Oh look, Moritz is already in the water. Hey, how was it?
Great, thanks. But as my next practical lesson is in Weinstefan in about 90 minutes, I'll take my bike and get there. Hi.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. My next lecture is in about 10 minutes, so I've got to leave. But can you show my friends around, please?
Yeah, sure. Welcome to Weinstefan, the second oldest campus at the TUM. I will show you my most favorite spots. Catch up later?
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Especially in the summer, the terrace of our BIP is a perfect spot to learn, as there's basically no distraction but the sun. If you're ever missing some information, just grab a book from behind you. Welcome to Hörsaal 13, the lecture hall with the best service in the world. This is a perfect spot to celebrate after an exam or just a good alternative to the Mensa. Whenever you're here, try the Oberster, as it originates from here. Prost! From here you get the best views of the campus. On a sunny day you can not only see the airport, Garching and Munich, but also the Alps. Even though our campus is not the largest by the number of students, we still have a lot of area here. which allows for a lot of nature in between buildings. This is a perfect base for studies like forest science and agriculture science. I saved the best spot for last. This is a learning room inside the newly renovated TUM building here in Weinstefan. Perfectly quiet spot to see how our fellow students in Straubing are doing. Let's call them.
Hi Jonathan, and welcome you all to the campus in Straubing. My name is Fabi, I study renewable resources, and I will show you around our small but booming campus here. Let's go! The campus here is still relatively new, but there are new students and professors coming all the time. Obviously, since this is the campus for biotechnology and sustainability, topics here are very future-oriented and exciting. This is the place where I like to hang out with my friends after studying. We also come here to enjoy an evening beer or two. This is one of our main buildings here. Inside, you can find the Mensa and the library. Straubing is also really fun for your free time. Let me show you what I like to do on a nice summer day. Although Straubing is obviously a lot smaller than Munich, there's always something to do here. The Gäubodenfest is the second biggest fair in Bavaria after the Oktoberfest in Munich. So you could say that the TUM has made some wise location choices. The surrounding countryside of Straubing also gives you plenty of options for your free time activities. You can take a swim in the river Danube or in one of the roughly 50 lakes around Straubing. Also, the mountains of the Bavarian forest are not far away if you like to go hiking or skiing. This is the place where we like to go stand-up paddling, play volleyball or simply hang out. It is also located right next to our newest building. Let's check out the view from the top. Let's show this beautiful view to my friends in Heilbronn. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi there! I heard you just saw a beautiful view from Straubing campus. My name is Violet, and I'm here to show you our campus, the newest edition of TUM. So, welcome to Heilbronn. Heilbronn lies in the heart of Heilbronn-Franken, a region famous for its family-led small and medium-sized company, who managed to become world leader in their industries. Our campus' main goal is to bridge the gap between management and technology by combining entrepreneurial spirits and innovative capacity. Here on our campus, you can learn these remarkable success straight from the source. We are now in the newest building of our Bildungs campus. The TUM Tower was inaugurated last year for TUM students. Here is where we have the majority of our lectures. And this is our new Mensa, which just opened recently. Here you can enjoy freshly prepared meals or just hang out with your colleagues. This is our library, where you can find more than 640 workspaces, which provide great opportunity to study by yourself or with colleagues. You can always find some of your classmates here during the semester, and it is especially useful during exam season. Heilbronn can also be a great place to spend your free time. Let me show you some of the places now. Heilbronn, also known as the city on the Neckar, has a lively restaurant and bar scene that has emerged alongside the river. Just a few minutes away from the Bildungs campus, the city's museums and the Heilbronn Theater offer great variety for those interested in culture and learning. We also have the hands-on museum Experimenta, Germany's largest science center, where adults and children can explore fascinating natural phenomena. The river and the vineyard that surround the city can keep you busy with several options for exploring around during your free time. You can rent a campus bike and go through the city and take parts around it. Or just come to Heilbronn and find your favorite spot.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I love it that you're so motivated. Dear students, I want to welcome you in the name of the Student Council at the Technical University of Munich. My name is Miriam Neuhäuser, and I started my journey at TUM 4 years ago. Now I'm studying nutrition and biomedicine in my first master's semester. Since October, I have been your student representative in the University Senate, making sure that the voice of the students is heard on all levels. But of course, the Student Council is not a one-woman show. We are a large and motivated group of students, just like you, from different departments and semesters that want to improve the university for the current and next generations. We are working on many different topics that concern all of us. However, instead of telling you which boards and committees we are involved in, let's start from the beginning. You are starting a new and exciting part of your life, in which you will find many new friends, take up new hobbies, and maybe have the time of your life. I remember when I was in your position. I was very nervous, didn't know what to expect, and basically just waited for the beer that this event promised. This is why I will keep my speech as short as possible. But at first, what exactly does it mean to be a student? The first thing you might think about is sitting in lecture halls, listening to professors talking about a large variety of subjects, working on assignments, and participating in internships. Unfortunately, the stressful and nerve-wracking end-of-semester examination period is also a part of the studies. This may remind you of school, but it is actually quite different. All of you have chosen a different field of study that you are interested in. You can create your individual schedule, and you're surrounded by many people with the same interests. But this university is not only a place to study and absorb facts, but also a social space. Meeting people from different cultures, heritages, sciences, and semesters is a massive benefit to your life here at TUM. Suppose you have trouble with a particular subject. In that case, many students from higher semesters are always happy to help and share their knowledge and insights with you. You might get together in student groups and other extracurricular activities. You can be part of student teams that are participating in international competitions, do sports together, and experience different cultures. You have probably participated in the student orientation days organized by your department student council or Fachschaft during the last 2 weeks. But this isn't the only thing they have to offer you. If you have any problems concerning your studies or need a helping hand, they are your first point of contact. Many departmental student councils also offer printed lecture materials and organize cultural events like parties or small festivals. I am here on behalf of the General Student Council, also referred to as ASTA. In general, we have the same responsibilities as your department student council. In addition, we focus on the issues that affect all TUM students, such as creating a sustainable university, and the Studitum houses, which are whole buildings with the sole goal of creating more room for you to study, relax, and cooperate in. In the last 2 years, we students sat in front of our computers and listened to the lectures at home. This semester, we are finally ready to get back to the campus. Depending on your field of study, all of you will have drastically different experiences in the coming semester. Some of you will still sit at your kitchen table in front of your computers. Some of you will study in lecture halls, but most of you will probably have a mixture of both. We think every one of you should be able to experience their own lectures in person. At the same time, we are actively working to incorporate the positive aspects of digital teaching into your daily university life. For example, we are pushing for lecture recordings to allow everyone to study at their own pace, anytime, anywhere. But how exactly do you define anywhere? Like me, most of you moved to Munich to study at TUM. And some of you might not have found an affordable place to live. In Freising, my primary place of study, there's a boarding house. Every semester, TUM students are forced to stay there because they couldn't find a place to live. In Munich, there are about 15,000 Studentenwerk dormitory places. More than 15% of those can't be lent to students for the next couple of years because of renovations. While the number of dormitories hasn't changed for the better in the last few years, the number of students in Munich is constantly rising. At the moment, we're at over 100,000 students in Munich, leaving less than one place per 10 students. The number of students at TUM is growing at an exceptionally high rate. By now, Garching is our largest campus in terms of student numbers, while dormitories are still incredibly sparse. Last semester, we discussed plans to build more dormitories in Garching for TUM students. Still, while essential for the campus in the future, it will be too late to help those in need now. In semesters planned to be mostly in person on campus, students need affordable housing near their place of study. Just think about the amount of time it took you to get to this event. Living on campus makes the campus feel alive. An example of this is our campus in Freising, with dormitories close to the lecture halls where you can see students all year round. This is an area where TUM needs to catch up with the other universities, which is why affordable housing will continue to be one of our main priorities for the years to come. We, as students, play a large part in making the campus lively, but they must be inviting in the first place, and many areas need improving. Have any of you been to the campus in the city center already? Okay. The inner courtyard of the main campus is 2,000 square meters, a 2,000 square meter cement jungle. At this time, its only defining feature is the temporary COVID-confirmed beer tent used for exams. Is this really welcoming? Thankfully, a redesign is ongoing, and we from the Student Council want to be a part of this process to integrate more green spaces into the campus. Projects such as the living lab called Plant a Seed aim to increase the number of plants at TUM. This redevelopment and many other measures like making the Mensa more sustainable are included in the Vision 2030 paper of the Student Council, which was elaborated by our environmental department. And now, one last topic belonging to the student life are all events, parties, and festivals happening throughout the year. There's a screening of the Super Bowl in the Mensa and the TUM, our very own Oktoberfest in May. We also organize the Glühnix, a legendary Christmas market that takes place right here in Garching. Additionally, we are also planning music festivals such as the Tunix and Garnix Open Air and the Meine Erste Uni Party, one of Munich's biggest freshman welcome parties. Sadly, none of these events could happen in the last semesters due to the pandemic. Still, the organization of the next big event after today's Welcome at TUM has already begun. We're hoping that TUM will allow us to throw larger parties in the next weeks for you. As you can see, there's a lot to be done. But now, I don't want to keep you away any longer from your beer and pretzels, so I hope to meet... I hope to meet some of you again in the future, be it during lectures, at events, and hopefully in the Student Council too. On behalf of the entire Student Council, I wish you a good start in your first semester and hope you have a successful and prosperous journey at TUM.
Hi everybody, my name is Bernardo Brogi.
I'm Senna.
Marco.
My name is Teresa.
My name is Manish Kumar Mishra.
I'm Maliha.
I'm Giovanni.
My name is Gayatri Mohan.
I'm Mo Qingchuan and I come from China.
I'm coming from Istanbul, Turkey.
I'm from Greece.
I'm from India.
Sri Lanka. Bangladesh.
Turkey. I'm joining TUM for Masters in Computational Sciences and Engineering.
I'll study Sustainable Resource Management.
I'm a student of Artificial Intelligence and Automation Engineering.
I'll start Communications Engineering Master Program in this winter semester.
At the Technical University of Munich, I'm most looking forward to gaining more knowledge.
To carry out the research that can bring an unprecedented change to the society.
To learn how to achieve sustainability and make our planet a better place for the upcoming generation.
To exchanging ideas with other students.
To learn professional knowledge.
To meeting new people
while discovering the German way of living.
I'm most looking forward to be part of a community that values, embraces and promotes the rich variety of talents and innovative mindsets.
To meet and interact with a vibrant and diverse group of students from all around the world.
To meet new cultures and maybe to learn to cook some traditional dishes of all the other countries.
To be a part of a community of active young people from all over the world
and making many friends and advances. See you there.
Goodbye.
Let's enjoy studying and living together in TUM.
Viel Erfolg.
Habt ihr schon vorgeglüht? So. Schauen wir mal. Also. Nochmal? Ja. Ups. Jetzt? Ja. Wo kommt denn das raus? Da vorne oder hinten? Pass auf. So. So zapft es. Jetzt macht ihr mal weiter. Und ihr schmeißt aber Mützen mit raus. Komm. Also,